Yeah, so hello everyone. Welcome to Geeks for Geeks, and
नहीं हुआ
we all three. Nine, it's live.
live.
Yeah,
Hey guys, so let us know that we are audible or not.
yeah. Is there anyone present there?
Hey guys, so let us know that we are audible or not.
Yeah, we are audible.
Is there any?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we are.
Great,
Yeah. Is there anyone present?
great. So yeah, let's start with the introduction first. So Ayush, give your start. Let's start with you.
Okay, so hey everyone, this is Ayush, a passionate learner and also a Microsoft certified AI engineer and a certified data scientist working in machine learning and deep learning domain and worked in natural language processing, generative adversarial networks, and computer vision, and currently working and GANs mostly, but also a competitive coder, and a passionate learner that I just told you.
Yeah. So Krish, give your introduction now. I'll be
Yeah.
last.
So this is this is Krish, and I am a Java developer. Basically, I'm an application developer with a 3+ experience in developing desktop applications. Currently, I am working on JavaScript as well. Developed many games as well. Currently, I have 3 projects undergoing, both all 3 in Java, and currently I'm preparing for Oracle certification examinations, learning data structures and algorithms, and that is all about me.
Yeah, Priyanshu, you can give your introduction.
Yeah. So I have long introduction. So buckle up your seats. So I'm Priyanshu Bhattacharjee. I'm a 16-year-old software developer. I have been coding since I was 10, and currently I have experience in Android web, game, and AR/VR development. I'm also into natural language processing. Currently, I'm working with a startup as an AR/VR developer, and I'm also an educator and a content creator on YouTube. So yeah, that's it.
Great.
Yeah,
We have 3 domains here over here. First up, AI and ML. Then we have AR, VR, and then we have a Java. It's a great to have
yeah,
a 3 combo over here, and
Yeah,
it's a future of technology that are
yeah,
over here. So that's why we have taken a name as a future of tech. So in
yeah.
this session, we are going to start with mainly we will start with first of all from me, and then we will go to Priyanshu Bhattacharjee, and then we will go to Krish Jaiswal. Okay. So my
yeah,
motto is not to make it more boring. It will be more interactive as we can, and we will be talking a little bit about AI, what are the future of AI, and how do you get started, and machine learning about something or a machine learning, and where you can learn a bit from there. So I will spend about 15 minutes onto that, and I will highly recommend Priyanshu Bhattacharjee and Krish as well. If you want to put your thoughts, please put your thoughts in AI and ML. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so first of all, I will start with what is AI? Artificial intelligence. I don't want to define artificial intelligence as like a robot. I want to define artificial intelligence as like it is a domain of everything that you're seeing. Is the We are giving ability to computer, but I don't like to talk about the ability to give intelligence to the computer. We are just learning some numbers and then we are tuning it. I'm going to little bit bound this video, but in simple terms, AI is not the single definition. For now, we can define AI, but in simple terms, I could say AI is the bundle of the things like machine learning, deep learning, and all these bundles mixed up to bring a term artificial intelligence. And I would like to dig more into machine learning as for now. But before that, let's talk about some of the cool applications of AI. Pianchu, do you know about cool
Yeah,
applications of AI? Very cool applications like, can you name them some if you want?
yeah. One of is self-driving cars. Like we
Okay.
can implement that virtually too, and obviously
Okay.
not in the hardware format currently at this
Yeah.
time. But yeah, it's one of the cool application of AI.
yeah.
Definitely, it is.
Okay, Chris, you
So
can put your thoughts over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, I know one for machine learning as well, like Google. It gives you the like Google News. Basically, it gives you the feed based on your search results, and that is where you can have AI, ML, both. And I think
Okay,
this can be an example. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. So these are cool applications, but I wanted to give you some more cool applications that are more legit in terms of AI and ML and DL also. I don't want to bias through DL, deep learning. So let's say that you can generate more realistic image that of the person who has never existed on the earth, or you can convert that running horse into a running zebra, or you can bring back Mona Lisa back to life, or I can bring my grandfather back to life. It's kind
yeah,
of you
that's
you
true.
can do with the help of generative adversarial networks. In machine
Yeah,
learning, if you have gone to your
Get in the
Amazon
house.
product, uh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So maybe if you have purchased any kind of thing from Amazon, and they do not show random product, they show according to your maybe recommend them on your activity. They collect your data, and this is called recommendation engine. And some of the cool applications in robotics, which are I have seen on the internet, that is the autonomous helicopter, which are developed onto in mainly the MIT. So I think some of the cool applications of AI and ML is still at research level, but yeah, AI ML is in boom, and I think that I think everyone should get an insight in AI and ML, whatever they are domain in working on. But AI and ML is will be, I think, in terms of ML, I think the future of AI will be not the thing that we are learning today. It's there unsupervised learning, but it is more above than unsupervised learning. So I don't want to dig dive into unsupervised and supervised. But what I could recommend to all of them who are here is kindly if you're even a child, if you're even a child, you can explore AI, ML, whatever you what in whatever, but at least have some knowledge in math. Like algebra is taught in six,
Yeah.
seven, and maybe the eight, and it's taught until 9, 10,
yeah,
11, 12. So all of it, maybe you all know
Yeah.
about it. So again, cover up all there, and I think I have not gone definition of ML till now, and not AI till now, and I don't think that there will be the cool definition that I predefined today. But in simple terms, machine learning is the machines are learning. How it is learning? You can watch my video on my YouTube channel. So it's AI we have, and ML. So ML is some machines are learning. Just it is tuning it is tuning a parameter 30,000 times. But it is a little bit hard to interpret over here that what is tuning, what a parameter, etc. Because you all maybe some of you are kids over here. So I'm also I think 14-year-old guy. Yeah, I'm 14-year-old guy, and Priyanshu is also 17-year-old. Krish is in my batch. So
16.
I think that AI and ML is one of the tech or the domain that yeah everyone should work on. And Java in if Krish Jaiswal in Java, data structures and algorithms, then it's obvious that Java also have some frameworks for machine learning. And Priyanshu Bhattacharjee is an AR/VR. I would like to also explore AR/VR, and I'm going to learn from Priyanshu Bhattacharjee because he's a very good mentor through his YouTube channel. And by the way, I also have my YouTube channel. What's the name? Yeah, New Era. My channel name is New Era, where I used to make a content a little bit good or bad content, but it's good. You can watch that video, whatever, if you like that. So I've not got till the some of the cool applications that I've just shown to you. And how do you proceed to learn this? Am I out of time? This is 10 minutes.
no, no,
At least
you're
let
not
me
out
know
of
No,
when
time.
no.
when the
It's
15 minutes
it's
are
only
over.
10.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So
Yeah.
I think that if someone kids are going to learn this, there is a lot more tutorial on Geeks for Geeks school channel where Harshita ma'am is teaching. So
yeah,
please kindly take a look at that. They have a great tutorial. And I'm going to put some thoughts onto the kids learning code are not into. It's a great thought that I'm going to cover
yeah,
through people. See, if the kids are learning code, they are learning by themselves. They have own interest, and no one is forcing. Even I'm learning code. I'm not wasting my childhood. I'm just working. I'm just working on my passion, and whatever I was learning, I'm finding it easy or even
Yeah.
interesting. I'm learning that. No one
Yeah.
is forcing to learn that. So I'd highly recommend it to not. I will highly recommend the people who are discouraging that do not learn. First of all, you think what you have learned till now. Okay, so AI and ML is one of the great things that I like to talk on. But and this is a 15-minute session, and you maybe if you do not able to interpret, but the future of AI will be on boom, and you will have to learn. Nothing option will be there. Also, yeah, the tech domain you will have to learn. There will be
Yeah.
AR VR and tech will be coming
Yeah.
up. In Java, we have a enormous amount of growth and community growth. And Java developers, I think, gets very high package. I don't know actually, and
Yeah.
with data structures and algorithm package made up a maybe the crores of package. I don't know. Okay, so it's very good to have any kind of knowledge in any domain. I'm not saying AI ML. I'm not very biased because Krish Jaiswal was telling to not be
Yeah.
biased. And I'm not going to go in bias in AI and ML. I'm going to take AR VR as one of the most tech that I think that we should work on. Java is obviously one of the my favorite language, but it's essentially a little bit
Even
hard to
mine.
understand. I I forgot a little bit syntax. So, but Python, Java, whatever language you learn, but Java and data structures and algorithms, expert is sitting here. You can talk to Krish as well. I haven't seen the
Yeah.
more Java. I have seen that Krish as well more knows more about the Java that I've seen so far.
He's a Java
And
expert, in short.
yeah, and he's
Yeah.
preparing for Oracle certification. And I have done in Microsoft and Oracle. And Oracle is one of the IT prestigious certificate that I've seen. And in
Yeah.
Java, it's obviously one of the most prestigious certificates because I searched on internet if Java is a prestigious certificate. Yeah, it's up. So I think that any domain you want to work on, and AI, I'm not going to be biased, but again, I would highly urge you to get into AI and head over to my YouTube channel if you want. Otherwise, it's not a big deal. I also have a 400 subscribers and a few viewers are watching. And I also have a cool videos on GANs where I'll be working on generation of clothes that I'm wearing and
Yeah.
my what do I say the same of mind face and etc. The converting the my just now I have my picture of painting so it can convert into a realistic image. So I have not given you this the formal definition of AI and ML, but I have given you some of the cool applications that the motivations to learn in AI. And yes, AI will take over jobs. You don't need any kind of degree in AI, but the obviously degree is important. Not too much, but uh, it's a cream. But more matters is your skills. The one of the
Yeah.
first priority is skills, and you don't need PhD, you don't need
Yeah.
anything. You just only need the skills because
Yeah.
this are a lot more questions that are coming up. And how do I learn AI and ML? First, you start with machine learning, then you start with some deep learning. First of all, before learning machine learning, I'd highly recommend to learn some maths because you
Yeah.
will be. Do not think that machine learning is all about maths. It's very easy to understand.
Machine learning is
And
maths. It's totally maths. Yeah.
yeah,
We can't
but
skip
I don't
math
want
if
to
we want to learn
demotivate
machine
people.
learning.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very the maths are very easy at that point. And if you find it interesting, and from on my YouTube channel, if you can go there, and New Era, my YouTube channel name is New Era. Even I forget sometimes my YouTube channel name. I don't know why, but I think this is one of the great things that I'm talking to you all. Now I think that I answer some of the questions. I will take over some questions through the comments if someone is watching. Head over to the Priyanshu Bhattacharjee for AR and VR development.
Yeah, sure. So you all know that I am an AR/VR developer. So first of all, let's start with what actually is AR and VR. I know many of you misunderstand AR and VR with only games. I know that because I have seen multiple people. Don't worry, I won't be making it boring. But let me tell you, AR and VR is not only games. It's more than that. All right, it is. You can't just say it's game. Even AR and VR is helping in education, in healthcare sector, in military training, industrial training. So It is everywhere, sort of. But the main confusion people has, what is the basic difference between AR and VR? Let's try to think it. All right. See, AR is basically the placing. Let me make it simple for you. It is basically the placement of a 3D object in a real world. All right. I know many of you have played Pokemon Go. Let me tell you, Pokemon Go is an augmented reality game. Many didn't knew that, but sorry, Pokemon Go is an augmented reality game, and there's, how they are working. They use some sort of tool. All right, we mainly in AR or VR development we use a game engine, you could say, or some sort of engine that could develop that whole application. And second is a software development kit. Basically, they you could say they are small packages of uh, files that would help you to integrate the AR support in your application, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Similarly, if we talk about VR, now just think. All right, I won't
Yeah.
tell you the definition. Now just think. You
Okay.
are
Yeah.
playing GTA 5, all right, or take any of your favorite game, like let it be CS:GO, GTA 5, or many of you like PUBG, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Think any of the game, right? So
Right.
now think you are playing that in your mobile or in your
Okay.
laptop. It is a simple
Okay.
screen, right? Now
Yeah.
close your eyes and think that you are in that game in real time, not playing on your screen. You are wearing some sort of glasses and you are in there just like real world. It's like real world. Let's think of GTA 5 only. It's an open world game. All right.
Yeah.
Right now I'm playing with my laptop. ठीक है? Okay. So I'm moving that character with my mouse and keyboard controls. With VR, we don't need this keyboard. Which it's something like we are. It makes you feel that you are present in that environment. All right, you are
Yeah.
certainly present in that environment. It's not your world, but it's a virtual world where you are there. So it makes you
Yeah.
feel that, yeah, you are in there, you are playing the game in real life. And I have taken the game example. See, this example doesn't apply for all purposes. If we talk about industrial training, it's not like that. It would show you the real world. It's basically will give you the component details. Also, same thing also can be made with augmented reality. All right, there are two more terms: mixed reality and extended reality. I won't go
Yeah.
into that. Although, if you extended reality for now, just uh, for now, let's understand that extended reality is basically the combination of mixed reality, augmented reality, and virtual reality. Now, what is mixed reality? The combination of VR and AR
Yeah.
into one application is mixed reality. It is the mixing of AR and VR. So I hope you have understood that what exactly is
Yeah.
AR and VR and MR. Not
Yeah.
exactly XR, because XR is more than the combination of these three. But it might get complicated for some people to understand what actually is XR. You could think of XR as a field. We call this field as XR. Right. Now,
Yeah.
I will give you some really awesome examples. Right.
Yeah.
First of all, you know, in the
Yeah.
foreign countries, not in India, I haven't seen any people, any hospitals in India using VR for treatment, but many hospitals outside India, that is in US, they are using HoloLens. Now, HoloLens is a mixed reality
Yeah.
device. It's not a
Yeah.
virtual reality device, it's a mixed reality device. So they are using that to operate people. Can you think how technology has improved itself? MR
Yeah.
is actually helping, that particular headset is helping the people to operate. the whole person. So yeah, even I want to tell you one fact. Right now, you how you're mobile using your mobile devices. This is a mobile device, right? In future times, you won't be having your mobile devices. I know. I know most of the people in here are Iron Man fan or have seen Iron Man. In the Infinity War, there was a glass wore by, I guess it was Infinity War, right? Yeah, there was a glass.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, vampire, you could say what you want. We'll get into that. Yeah, so even in future time, after let's say 10 to 15 years, you will be having that device in your hands. That Iron Man uh, glasses would be in your hands. Yeah, it might be a bit bulky, more bulky, but yeah, at that time,
We are IITians. Okay,
No,
so
so
no.
I'm really
we
clear.
all
I'm
are
really
kids.
clear of it. 14,
Okay,
I'm 16.
17.
yeah.
Okay, at
I'm 16.
16, even
16,
I'm
16,
16.
14. Okay.
Yeah,
So, Priyanshu,
we
you
are
can
not
complete your
any
speech
idea.
and then we can enter into the comments section.
Yeah, no. After that, we'll get into your. Then we'll be having 15 minutes more.
Okay.
Then we'll be answering all the questions.
Yeah,
Yes, we
sure.
all are coder. We are developers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I was telling. Yeah. So AR VR can change
Yeah.
how you see all the stuff. Right now, you are using your mobile phone. After 10 to 15 years, you will be using your glasses to do anything you want. Like if I talk about Oculus Quest, that's a VR device. You can do you know you can operate your laptop through that VR headset or your computer through your through that VR headset.
Yeah. So that
Yeah,
is
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. You can continue on.
yeah.
Yeah. So future is going to be, see, look, AI and ML and AR VR is going to change the whole future. Even let me tell you, what tool do I use basically for AR and VR? For
Yeah.
virtual, there's one game engine, very famous game engine, mostly famous under indie developers. Its
Yeah.
name is Unity Game Engine. That's one of the best game engine I've ever seen. Unreal is also there. And I use Oculus SDK, Steam VR SDK for virtual reality, and AR Core, Etoile Exas, and Vuforia SDK for augmented reality.
Mm. So that's nice to
So
Yeah,
hear.
Priyanshu,
Like,
yeah,
continue
so,
on.
yeah.
yeah. One more thing I would like to say is many people think that Java cannot be used in AR VR. Let me burst that myth. If you are going to develop with Android Studio your AR applications, I don't think virtual reality application is possible with Android Studio, but AR applications is possible with Android Studio. And let me tell you, Android Studio supports three languages: Java, Kotlin, and C++. Nobody uses C++, Java and Kotlin is there. You can develop AR applications with Android Studio through Java and Kotlin, even with C++, I guess. So opportunities is also there. And if you want to learn augmented reality, I'm soon going to release a full mega course on augmented reality development on my YouTube channel. Its name is Coders Lane. You can have it a watch. So yeah. And now, how you can get into AR VR development? It's very simple. First, learn to code in C Sharp. If you want to go with,
Yeah.
it's the first step, man, to get into development. So first, learn to code. It's
Yeah.
important with C Sharp. All right, or start with any other language. Let's say Java or Python. After that, you can easily just need to learn the syntax. After you are clear with the whole concept. All right. So
Yeah.
one more thing is that After learning the language, let's say you have learned C sharp, learn Unity game engine. All right. One more thing, there are multiple domains inside AR and VR. The first is designing. Mainly, we talk about designing and development. Choose your field. If you are very creative person in terms of designing, definitely go for designing. And if you are creative, or let me tell you, programmers are also creative. Why C sharp learn Python? Look, I'm not talking about which language to learn. I'm talking about which language is being used with Unity game engine. Yeah, you definitely can learn Python. Python is easier language. C sharp is a bit like it's syntactically harder, but we need to compare that to get into the conclusion Python is best or C sharp is best. So we can't conclude that right now. They both have their different use cases, so we
Yeah.
can't compare them. But for game development, C sharp rocks. Game development
Okay.
and yeah, yeah, VR development.
Okay, great. So
Yeah,
Priyanshu Bhattacharjee has done a very great thought onto AR and VR
Yeah.
development, and I think that's a great tech to learn on. And whoever is
yeah.
watching should at least go through that AR and VR. And now we are
At
coming
least
on
try
to
it.
the
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
at the least.
Of course.
And now we are going to announce AI. Sorry, I'm going to say AI expert. I'm going to say Java expert. Krish Jaiswal will come to share his thoughts on to Java and data structures. Yeah, Krish Jaiswal.
Yeah. So thank you for addressing me, Priyanshu and Ayush. So basically, what we are going to talk. See, Java is a vast topic. It is like it is an ocean. Okay. So I can talk it whole day. I can talk about this matter whole day. But today we have a concise topic, that is swing development and GUI development using Java. So it's like you have seen Notepad. Of course, you must have seen Notepad. You must have used Notepad, right? So you must have seen different features there, right? But can you guess the language in which it was developed? Anyone? Ayush or Priyanshu?
Java.
Not, of course, Java, because at that time, like it was far back. Yeah,
C++.
yeah, we can say C++ because it was like native languages were used for the development of Notepad. But one thing that I can
Yeah.
point out here, in today, like in 21st century, we are in the 21st century. I can use Java to develop that fully fledged Notepad. How can I do that? That is by using the concepts of swing. Well, if we talk about swing, what is swing? I am going to talk about in layman's terms. Basically, why learn Java? Java is a programming language. It actually, why to learn a programming language? It is because it gives you a way to think logically, and it increases your theory of computation and your computational skills as well. Like all three of us here, we
Hey,
all
Krish,
three are problem
Krish, Krish,
solvers. Yeah,
Krish.
yeah,
We can stop, and because new people have came, we have to
okay,
introduce 1 minute once again. Okay.
okay, okay. So basically, we can go for that. Yeah, Ayush, you first.
Okay, so this is Ayush Singh, and a Microsoft certified AI engineer and certified data scientist, working in machine learning and deep learning domain, and worked in generative adversarial networks and natural language processing and computer vision. Currently exploring, working in GANs morely, and I'm also a competitive programmer, learning data structures and algorithms, not just practicing problems as much as I can, and a passionate learner and also a passionate instructor through where I teach my students through my YouTube channel, New Era, by making machine learning content, deep learning content, and generative adversarial networks content. And I have also gone into mentoring through maybe the live and the. You can also learn from my YouTube channel, A New Era, where you can learn about machine learning, deep learning, and etc. Okay,
Okay,
so
so
Priyanshu Bhattacharjee.
Priyanshu, yeah. Priyanshu, are you there?
We all are self-taught actually.
Oh, so introduce yourself actually.
Oh, actually, my browser got stuck. That's why. Yeah. So I'm Priyanshu Bhattacharjee. I'm a 16-year-old software developer with experience in AR, VR game, uh, and Android development and web development. I have been coding since I was 10-year-old. Currently, I'm working with a startup as an AR, VR developer. I'm also into natural language processing. I am an educator, and I have taught over 100 plus students, and also a content creator on YouTube with a YouTube channel named Coders. So yeah, that's it. Krish, it's now your
Okay,
turn.
Krish.
Basically, in a short, I'm going to tell. Likewise, I'm a Java expert, DSA algo expert, and currently I'm working as a application developer in Java. I have knowledge of JavaScript as well. I have many games under belt, many websites under belt, and I'm preparing for Oracle certification examinations just to increase my knowledge and not to get that certificate basically. So that's all who I am. And likewise, so let's begin. I was talking about graphics
Yeah,
development using Java Swing.
yeah, let me.
Okay, so what I was telling is that I was on Notepad. So Notepad was of course developed in some other programming
Yeah,
language, but now we can develop something more into that Notepad using Java. Likewise, let me give you a very simple example. We all have seen desktop applications, right? We all have seen a calculator. All of us, all of our computers have that calculator. Now, a very simple use of Java Swing can be there because calculator, when you see those buttons, those are actually the buttons that are used in graphics development. So they have internal mechanism. Well, if I go to explain that, it will be midnight. Not getting into that, but what is the topic? The topic is Java Swing. How can you get into Java Swing? First of all, you need a basic idea of object-oriented programming. Well, mathematics and coordinate geometry is not required. However, you might think that placement of those buttons, how am I doing that? So I will talk about that any day later or in the last part of this video. Then, what else do you need? You need the concepts of inheritance, exception handling, and I think that's all to learn Java Swing. And a lot of practice after all. Because we are all self taught, I have actually learned it by practicing. I have not touched any book for development of Java Swing or graphics development in Java. Now, basically,
yeah.
what I am thinking is we can integrate applications like for future in the future technologies. We can integrate Java Swing. However, it's very old. Like it was introduced in version 1.2, and it is long back right away in 2001 or somewhere in 1998 or 99, something like that. So it's long back it was developed. Now Java FX is ruling basically, we can say that, for both microservices after Android and web development after servlets and JSP. And it's like developed from Swing only. So it's lightweight component. Basically, why are we using graphics? Why are we using graphics? Imagine a screen where you don't have any kind of interface. Okay, how would it look like? Something like a monochrome or a 1D movie, 2D movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anybody
Yeah.
seen in our small times? We are kids right now, but when we were something like of age of 5 to 6, we all have used Microsoft Paint. Yeah, and we all have seen the drawings there. So kind of a application without any interface would look something like that. That is why we use graphics to kind of enrich our applications, make it more user interactive. That is why we are using these graphics and swings. Now talking about swing development, graphics development in Java, there are two sections of it. Basically, I'm talking about Java 8 right now, Java 7 and 8. So there is one named as AWT, and there is a second named as Swing. What is AWT? Can anybody guess here? All are Java developers familiar to Java. Okay, any,
AWT.
yeah, AWT.
AW,
Any idea?
AWT actually provides some packages for GUIs and all those stuffs.
Yeah.
That's what I
So
know.
that is right basically. That is abstract windowing toolkit.
Yeah.
So it is a
I,
heavyweight
I
component.
always for yeah. I always forgot the total, like the full form.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So it's like nobody remembers the full form. No worries, I also don't
Yeah.
remember. So it's like abstract windowing toolkit. All we all know about the native code, isn't it? And we all
Yes.
know what are the disadvantages of native codes. Likewise, if say there is a pop-up on a notepad, so how do you want it to appear? Somewhat like in a metal motif design, or in the windows or your system based design. That is why, like, if you want a motif feel, look and feels, that is a different sector of graphics development. If you want something kind of that heavy components, native code, you should go with AWT, abstract windowing toolkit. And if
But
you
what
want,
is
like,
AWT?
basically it
Yeah.
is
Explain that.
like a API. Yeah, so it's basically like an API which provides you all the classes and interfaces required to perform or develop graphics. And actually it is based on a native code, like ancestors code of Java. We all know who is the ancestor of Java, of course. And then comes into Swing. Okay, so Swing is a very interesting topic, let me tell you. Once you get into that, you will like feel like you will leave everything else, you will do that only. So it's
Okay.
like it is a lightweight component. So AWT was basically used to develop those Swing components. And if you it seems something like if you add J, okay, in front of each of the classes of AWT, it becomes a Swing component. So it's that easy. So
Okay.
what is a motive basically? There are several libraries. Java is like a vast language. It has machine learning, deep learning APIs. I'm going to be biased right now. Sorry, Ayush. Like
Okay.
you use Python or TensorFlow. Okay. So it's because Java is going to improve its AI ML libraries very soon in the future, as well as it is going to integrate the Swing libraries with these AI and ML libraries so that desktop applications can also be developed more user interactive and smart. So that is what I was talking about. The baseline, the bottom line of my whole talk was this. And now it's over to Ayush again. Ayush,
Yeah.
take the control.
Okay,
Actually,
that's eventually great that Java is developing.
yeah.
Java wants to integrate more advanced as an AI and ML into, and it will be more good to see that desktop applications become more smarter. Autocorrect will happen in Notepad because autocorrect does not happen in Notepad. So I want that autocorrect in my Notepad, and I really want to someone it's even I can do that. First of all, I have to learn so much of Java, but I think the advances of AI will take in every domain, whatever it's a Java, it's a AR, VR, and it's obviously AI and ML. So I think one of the great thing that each and every thing, each and every domain is having is AI and ML. You can see over here cloud computing having AI and ML, and then Java is also having AI and ML. Little bit moving bias. AR and VR is also having ML and AI.
Yeah.
So
It
this
does have.
web, it's better to have a basic knowledge of ML, AI,
Yeah,
whatever you are working on, and some of my experiences in AI is you think AI is just using scikit-learn libraries is okay. No, it's not. You have to design your neural network in such a way that
yeah,
uh, it should give the prediction in such a way that it's a totally experience based. Let's say you had developed just now was developing a vanilla GAN, so I was getting some kind of a not good, just a blur images, but I don't want. The reason why I was getting that because of a dropout layer, because dropout does not work best with GANs. I was taking the hyperparameter rates with zero point 0.3. So that's why batch normalization works best with vanilla GANs. And GANs are one of the important emerging topic that I want to contribute on in future, whatever a domain is. And I would highly put my role model of machine learning, although who inspires me, Andrew Nang, one of my favorite instructor. Uh, I think is one of the best instructor of machine learning. We are uh, not trying to copy, but I will say that we are just from giving community to, we are just giving our knowledge, whatever we have extra to the community. And I really hope that you all check out my YouTube channel. Priyanshu Bhattacharjee has a YouTube channel, Coders Lane, one of the great YouTube channels that I've seen so far, with
Yeah.
lots of subscribers. And I think it's a great finishing. And now we can take over to the comments. So I will start from first. So
Okay.
the first comment is, hey all, no, no, no. You all are coder? Yeah, we all are coder. Are you all
Yeah.
IITians? No,
Yeah,
we
we
are not
all.
IITians.
No, we are not.
I'm learning C++. It's great to have you are learning C++. C++ is one of the great language to learn on because C++
Yeah,
Yeah.
in whenever you are, it's just you can use
It's
for founder
basically,
programming.
yeah,
yeah.
it's
Even
basically
if you
for
are,
competitive
yeah,
programming.
yeah. C++
Okay.
is actually a very fast language, so that
Yeah,
it is
that is right.
always recommend to go for C++ if you are going into competitive programming. So yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. And I'm very, it's a artificial intelligence, machine learning. Yeah, obviously you can learn machine learning from my YouTube channel because I have a good course on machine learning with lots of programming assignments, etc. on my YouTube channel. AI Angel YouTuber, yeah, we have seen that AI Angel. I think it's a YouTube. I have seen that they have a AI bot. I have not gone through very much, but I will definitely explore. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so yeah, we are reading your comments just now. We are just laughing because we want to make it interactive as much as we can, so you don't feel that we are
Yeah.
just boring
yeah,
and speaking other
We
things.
are talking about only one thing.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we don't want that. We want
yeah,
interactive sessions.
exactly. Why C Sharp learn Python? You can learn both of them. It's not a big deal. Um, I'm a beginner in the domain coding and I'm learning C++ Python. Great. If you're a beginner, I would highly recommend to go to some problem solving because when I was started,
Yeah.
I was not solving a problem. It's very recommended to get started with a problem solving.
Because
Okay.
if you
Yeah.
have a problem solving skill, then only like you have good
You can succeed
computational
in this
skills.
field.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get
Because
more out of it.
in real life, when you will get into development or obviously if you are getting into competitive programming, two things are must: maths
Yeah.
and good knowledge of that programming language. And if you're getting into
Yeah.
development, you need to have the ability to solve problems. You need to be a problem solver. So it's always after learning any particular topic, let's say today you have learned arrays, right? Learn it like in depth. All right. Learn it carefully so that you don't miss out any point. Don't get distracted. After you have learned about that, try to solve some problem. Maybe the first day you are not able to solve any problem, the second day also, but third day or fourth day you will be able to solve your problem. So first of all, do one thing: try solving the easy problems. Then,
Yeah.
let's say today I started with two problems. Do it for some day. After you feel that yeah, I will be able to solve two more problems. So then go for four problems. So do like that. That would actually help you build your logic really easily.
Basically, solve the problem each day. Yeah. Starting from
Yeah.
easy,
Don't.
then you
Yeah.
go to
Be
hard.
consistent. Yeah. Be
Yeah.
consistent.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
There are.
That's the key of
Yeah.
consistency.
Yeah.
Like what the word's
Yeah. There
key
are.
of consistency. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There are
Can you
actually
continue?
three ingredients to become a successful programmer. First
Yeah.
Yeah.
is consistency, must.
Okay. Okay.
Second
Mastered.
is practice. All right.
Obviously.
And
Yeah.
the third you will figure out by your own when you will uh, actually
Yeah. That
get
is a suspense
experience.
kind of thing.
That's yeah. That's your actually you need to explore that. What actually is it? That's a task for you.
Yeah.
I can tell
Can you
you
tell
what
us
it
which?
is, but
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can you
yep.
tell us which section of my academics should I give more preference to best in coding? One of this question you should be giving preference to each and every. Do not be biased. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all are self-taught. We had learned this all
Yeah.
from practicing the things. And there, if you're hunger, education is free.
Yeah.
Of course. That's true.
See, anybody can learn anything for free. YouTube is open. There are many
Yeah.
free courses on Coursera, EDX, Udacity. Then Udemy also have free courses plus paid courses. They all are great learning platform. You just need the eagerness to learn. You need to have that eagerness.
Yeah.
So,
Eager and
I,
consistency,
so
both.
yeah, I have pointed out. I have already told what is the third point in here. Now, if you have
Yeah.
noticed, it's great. If you haven't, try to again rewatch this part. I'm not going to
Okay.
tell again.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
We had learned for free, and something you have to pay also in some terms. So you can choose any, but YouTube. Don't think that your YouTube video are just not good. They are the worth of more than the premium version because
yeah,
the YouTubers provide push all the things whatever they have into their video
Yeah.
to help you out. And also, I would like to say something over here that if someone, patience is also the key of one of the great thing. So we have patience. If you have patience, then you can do anything. I'm telling you the truth that, and
Yeah.
also some people spreading negativity over to the community, and I didn't
yeah,
want that. This is a community where everyone should live in positive way, and
Yeah.
everyone should at least give respect to the skills they have. They will definitely do not message them a lot on their LinkedIn and etc. What are key tips of when you're a recruiter? Just message him once. He had seen maybe he has some work, so he has to complete all of them, and then he'll get back to you. It means that you don't have patience, and you don't have the right to see anyone
yes,
like this. Okay?
yeah,
It's like it's a big community, and if you are
Yeah,
a true, yeah, if you are a
yeah,
true programmer, you know what others are suffering. So you respect their time, you respect their consistency, you respect their
yeah,
eagerness, and that is the,
exactly.
I think, yeah, the most important thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Even
Anyone at
when
12
you
grade
know,
preparing for, yeah? Can I continue
yeah,
on?
continue. I will tell it later on.
Okay. Anyone in 12th grade preparing for IOI? Yeah. We three all are preparing for IOI.
Yeah,
One is in 11th, one is in 10th, and one is in 9th. We are preparing
yeah.
on our
9, 10,
Discord
11.
server.
Serialized
Yeah.
Yeah.
wise.
Okay. Thank you for saying us. Amazing. And all guys introduced for him. Um,
Okay, so you can rewatch
Microsoft
the
certified.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was telling Yash
Yeah,
that if Raj Skill wants again an introduction, so he can like start the video once again, and you can see like what our introduction was. We gave it 2 times now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
either we can give it a shot. Microsoft certified AI
yeah. We
engineer,
have gave our
Microsoft certified
introduction.
data scientist,
Yeah.
Priyanshu Bhattacharjee, AR and VR developer working at a company, and then Krish Jaiswal, one of the Java expert over here, and me, machine learning and deep learning practitioner, Priyanshu Bhattacharjee, DSA practitioner, and then Krish Jaiswal is one of the also a DSA as practitioner,
Practitioner.
and all of them are competent programmer. Okay, so it's
Yeah,
best to have one people saying this all. Okay,
Yeah.
you can put your questions over here. We will definitely take that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Till then, we can share
Oh,
some
that's great.
experience. I'm
Yeah.
software developer and development engineer. Okay, great. You're a software developer.
that's great.
Yeah.
At yeah. Which company?
Okay, so Paytm.
Okay, you are in
Oh,
Paytm. It's great to hear that someone is
yeah.
here
That's great.
from Paytm is watching us live. It's great to hear. And uh, please, if you can, you can head over to my YouTube channel, and you can connect me on LinkedIn if you want for
Yeah.
ask me any AI ML doubts, AR, VR, and Java. Okay. Which
Yeah.
programming language you are using, Raj?
Okay.
Let's see, Krish Jaiswal bin or Priyanshu Bhattacharjee. Priyanshu for Python and Krish Jaiswal for Java. Which programming
Yeah.
language do you use? Oh, Priyanshu Bhattacharya won. Okay, great. You're using Python. Okay. Okay, great. This is great to hear.
Likewise,
And
Python is a great language. Yeah, and
using?
it's highly recommended. It's
Yeah,
highly
exactly.
recommended for beginners because the
Yeah.
Exactly.
syntax is
Python is
Exactly
really
of
very
very
easy
all
to
the
easy.
whole
learn.
concept.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, if you
But
know Java, then I think you can understand writing a class, a main method, print statement, yeah, system allowed at println and all,
takes
and
six
just
to
in
seven
Python,
lines.
yeah, and just in
Python
Python
one
it's
line. It's a
print,
matter of one line.
yeah,
Yeah.
We are writing in English in Python.
Yeah.
yeah, actually,
Python
Oh,
syntax is actually
okay,
really
okay.
easy.
Okay.
yeah.
So I would like to spend some more minutes, and for 9 minutes more, explaining AI, and then we will 2 minutes for our Pranshu. Just will end up in 9 minutes.
We
So
can have a
I
just, yeah, we can have a conclusion like
If
whatever
you
yeah,
have
we
any
had talked.
questions, you
Yeah,
comment it down.
yeah, you can
If you have
comment
any
the
question,
questions
comment
down
it down.
here.
We'll love to answer that.
Yeah,
we will take every each and every question.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Ayush, you can go on.
Yeah.
Comment the questions down here.
Yeah, first of all, AI and ML is one of the emerging topic that everyone should learn about, and you can learn from my YouTube channel that I'm just linking in the chat if you want. You can, and also there I teach
Yeah.
make content of data structures and algorithms, GANs, etc. You can find all the things required and data structures and algorithm with my personal handwritten notes, and soon more content will be coming up, and I push very good videos on my YouTube channel, and you can learn from there. I think that I've sent the link to here, and you can connect me over LinkedIn, and the link in the description down box below. Priyanshu.
Yeah. So we basically talked about how AR VR is actually going to boom this whole tech, like the tech industry. How we are actually going to use AR VR in future. How it will change everything that we have. So yeah. Uh, so
You
yeah, that's my basic.
you can
That's what I
recommend some
basically thought.
resources
Yeah.
for learning
Okay,
ARVR.
some resources. First of all, I'm going to bring a whole augmented reality mega course on my YouTube channel that is Coders Lane. So you can check that out after it gets released. And also, there's another channel, XRDI. It has a 7-day whole boot camp on AR and VR development. It's a really great one. Then there is Dilma. I'm forgetting the name. It's really hard to um, pronounce. I think its name was Delmar Versilius, something like that.
Okay, okay,
So yeah,
okay, okay.
these
Krish
two YouTube
Jaiswal.
channels. Yeah,
Okay, so basically, like my base of talking was all about Swing in Java. I now believe that you must have a very let's say 1% of knowledge after hearing what Java Swing and GUI is actually. And any one of you, Priyanshu or Ayush, can you answer this question? Let's see. Do you know a Java library which makes use of Swing based visualization? It
Yeah,
uses Swing
yeah.
API.
yeah,
Neoz
Okay.
4, NEOZ 4.
Okay, yeah, that is also, and Smile is also a API for
Yeah.
basically is for linear data and data learning, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and all. So that was a question, brain teaser. Okay, so that is what we learned. Yeah,
Resources to learn.
yeah. So basically, Java resources are one of the best book to learn Java is the Complete Reference by Herbert Skill, as well as you can check out the Oracle. Okay, so you get a lot of information in Oracle's website on documentation of Java, as well as they provide you with the Java standard library specifications. So that is kind of a PDF of 800 pages. You can go through that. It's available. And if you talk about YouTube videos, so I think there are a lot of YouTube videos. You can go for Durga Soft Solutions. I think that is the best like core Java Durga Soft Solutions, and that is I think the
Yeah,
best playlist in Java which we have on YouTube currently,
yeah. I guess
especially
they
by
have
Durga.
more
Why
than
not
200 videos.
telescope? Why not
Oh,
telescope?
telescope. His
Yeah,
explanations are great, but he
his
doesn't cover the
explanations are
whole
great.
core Java.
Yeah, in depth it
Telescope is
is.
good for learning the basic Java,
Yeah, the
and
ones who are
his
very
videos are
beginners.
old too.
Yeah, the ones who are very beginners can go with Telescope, and ones who want to
Yeah,
master Java can go with Durga Sir's
Durga Soft
lectures
Solution.
in Durga Soft Solution. So that's
Okay.
all about the resources you can get on Java.
Okay. So just for
First of all,
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah, yeah.
guess all of them are
Continue.
free resources.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
All
gave
of them are
all
free.
of the free
Yeah.
resources. Yeah,
Let me tell you
great.
a website which will actually, from where you can actually download many of the free books. That is Z Library, zlibrary.org. I will just
Z
post that in the comment section. Yeah,
Z hyphen dot
like,
org. So yeah,
yeah. So Ayush, you can, I think, again, you have the whole.
wait, I am posting it.
Yeah,
Okay. It's great to hear that each and every, but many of the child like us are being a little bit demotivated because of community. Community wants these kind childs like us to be boosted up to contribute to the community in such a way that if I'm making video, they say they are wasting a childhood. Who are you to say that we are wasting our childhood? Just think
yeah,
about what you have done in a childhood. Just think about. It's very great to answer in the front of the mirror. It's a great thing, and what is going above the thing, and I don't want to, I can't be. I just don't want to debate on this, but I would highly recommend to boost up the community who are learning. They are learning because of only one thing. And they are learning because of their passion, their interest into particular domain. Krish Jaiswal
okay,
has not learned from uh,
yeah,
someone is forcing. No one is forcing. He has
yeah,
just learned. Priyanshu Bhattacharjee, again, he has a self-thought and passion for learning. Me,
yeah,
obviously, the passion for learning and interest. Yeah, retype password validation in JavaScript. I think that I'm not in from JavaScript, but I'm in AI and ML, and you can ask any kind of question, even an advanced level question in AI and ML. I would be happy to answer. And you can ask advanced level
Actually,
questions to Krish as well. He will be happy to answer.
I could
yeah,
explain that what actually is password validation. Password
Okay,
validation is
no one.
nothing but checking that the password is valid. All right, we can check in many ways. First of all, like you may have seen in many website. All right, like let's say any kind of registration website. All right, in there you are registering. They would ask you if let's say you are just giving password 123. All right, no alphanumeric values, nothing. So it would tell you that that is a valid password or not. Yeah, you could use that as a password, but that particular website won't let you use password validation, right? So yeah, that's how a basic password validation is. Another one is that logging in, let's suppose you are logging in into your Facebook account. Password, you mean wrong password credentials. Password is actually related to that account or not. So yeah, if it is not valid password, then it would tell you wrong credentials. So yeah, and how to use them or how to implement them is actually deserves a separate video, because this session has come to an end, and I don't think we would be able to show you the implementation right now. So it this whole topic deserves a separate video.
Okay,
So
great.
yeah.
So we are happy to see you all here and
yeah,
support the community. Don't spread spread negativity,
Yeah.
and do not assume every child as a Chintu. They are
Yeah.
uh, and I just want to not increase this part. Okay, so I would say that please be positive with the community. Do not demotivate. Do not learn. They are learning with their passion. No one is forcing them, and everyone is not W ending from starting from W and ending from a star
Yeah.
R. No company is
It's
that.
like our passion. We are
Yeah.
preparing for our passion. We have a aim in life, and that's
Yeah.
what we are.
Someone wants to become
Yeah.
a richest man in the world. Someone wants to become
Yeah,
an Android application developer. Someone wants to become an entrepreneur. Even I want to become an entrepreneur. But I'm much more into
yeah.
AI and ML. But we'll think about entrepreneur later on. Okay, so we had completed our 1 hour, and
Yep.
now I would like to invite some people to end this session. Till then, if you can post other, and now the session will be end any day, anytime.
Yeah.